The harsh truth about the financial freedom dream in trading. Why most traders quit after 2 years. You've probably seen it. The glossy Instagram posts. The YouTube ads with someone standing in front of a rented Lamborghini. The idea that trading is your golden ticket out of the rat race. Work from anywhere. Make money while you sleep. Live life on your terms. It's a seductive story. It sells hope. And in the beginning, you want to believe it so badly that you ignore the fine print, the silent, uncomfortable truth hiding behind the dream. That's exactly where every trader's journey starts. With a vision. With excitement. With that burning thought, if I can just make this work, I'll be free. At first, the learning feels exciting. You're reading charts, watching videos, taking notes like a student about to pass the final exam of life. The concept of financial freedom feels not just possible, it feels inevitable. The first few weeks are electric. Your head is full of strategies. You believe the only thing between you and success is just learning the right system. Then you place your first trade. You make some money. And for a brief moment, you taste the dream. You think, this isn't that hard, I can do this. But here's the dangerous part. That first win doesn't confirm that you've mastered the market, it just sets the trap. It's like the market whispered, come closer, you can trust me. You lean in. You risk more. You start imagining what your life will look like when every day feels like this. Then comes reality. 1 bad trade. Then 2. Then 3 in a row. Your confidence shakes. The strategies you believed in yesterday suddenly feel like scams. You go hunting for a new one. This is where the quiet erosion begins, not of your money, but of your emotional stability. Because you're no longer just trading the market. You're trading your self-worth with every tick of the price. If you win, you feel smart. If you lose, you feel stupid. And when the losses pile up, you don't just question the market, you question yourself. The dream of financial freedom starts to look different now. It's no longer the crystal-clear vision of a stress-free life. It's a desperate wish to just get back to even. You stop thinking about freedom. You start thinking about survival. And here's the first brutal truth that most people never say out loud. Trading doesn't give you freedom in the beginning. It traps you deeper than any 9-to-5 ever could. Because you can leave your office job at 5 p.m. You can switch off your work emails. But in trading, you carry every loss with you, everywhere. It follows you to dinner. It sits beside you in bed at night. It whispers to you when you wake up at 3 a.m. and check your phone for no reason. The first year is chaos. You spend money on courses, books, indicators, and signals. You switch between strategies like changing clothes. Sometimes you make money. Most of the time, you give it back and more. And all the while, your mind clings to the idea that you're almost there. That the next breakthrough is just around the corner. But there's something you haven't noticed yet. Your passion is slowly turning into fatigue. Your excitement is turning into exhaustion. And the chart that once looked like a puzzle you wanted to solve now looks like a wall you can't climb. By year 2, the cracks are deep. You've probably blown at least 1 account, maybe 2. Your confidence is no longer something you can fake. The dream is still in your mind, but it's fuzzy now. It's no longer a bright light pulling you forward, it's a distant glow that barely cuts through the fog. Your friends don't understand why you're still trying. Your family might think you're obsessed. You start avoiding conversations about trading because you're tired of explaining why it hasn't worked yet. And inside, a dangerous thought begins to grow. Maybe this isn't for me. This is the point, the 2-year mark, where most traders disappear. Not because they're lazy, not because they didn't care enough, but because they finally realize that the dream they were chasing is nothing like the reality they've been living. Here's the truth no one tells you in the beginning. The financial freedom that trading promises doesn't come from quick wins. It comes from surviving the grind long enough to stop chasing quick wins altogether. In the early days, you're obsessed with making money. But real traders are obsessed with staying in the game. Because they've learned that the market doesn't reward urgency, it rewards patience. And patience is the exact opposite of what the dream sellers show you online. Patience is boring. It's repetitive. It's watching nothing happen for days and being okay with that. But patience is also what most traders never develop, because the dopamine rush of chasing the big one is too tempting. And that's why, after 2 years, the dream feels dead for most people. The irony is, the point where most people quit is often right before they finally start to get it. Because around that 2-year mark, something starts to shift if you've survived long enough. You stop looking at trading as a shortcut to freedom. You start looking at it as a skill, one you'll never truly master, but can grow with over decades. You stop measuring success in days or weeks. You start measuring it in years. And when that shift happens, you realize something important. Freedom in trading doesn't mean never losing. It doesn't mean making money every day. It means having the mental and financial resilience to keep showing up, no matter what the market does. Most people won't get to that stage. Not because they aren't smart enough, not because they don't work hard enough, but because the emotional toll of those first 2 years is too heavy. They think they're quitting trading. But in reality, they're quitting the person they thought they could be. And that's the real tragedy. Because the market isn't your enemy. Your impatience is. Your unrealistic expectations are. The false image of freedom you started with is. The market doesn't care if you fail or succeed. It's not personal. But your journey will be. So, if you're listening to this and you're in year 1 or year 2, and you're thinking about quitting, let me tell you something you might not want to hear. You haven't even seen the real game yet. The part after the illusions. The part after the dream dies and something deeper replaces it. Because once you strip away the fantasy, you can finally start building something real. Not freedom as in quit your job in 3 months, but freedom as in I know exactly who I am when the market punches me in the face and I can still stand up tomorrow. Financial freedom through trading is possible, but it's not what you think. It's not a beach laptop life. It's not an endless stream of winning trades. It's not escaping hard work, it's redefining what hard work means to you. And here's the paradox. The sooner you let go of the fantasy, the sooner you start walking toward the real thing. Because you'll stop chasing miracles and start building discipline. You'll stop needing the market to give you freedom and start realizing you have to earn it. Every trade, every mistake, every sleepless night. That's the real dream, not the one they sell you. The one you build quietly, steadily, long after most people have walked away. If you want freedom, understand this. Trading won't hand it to you. It will test you, break you, humble you, and then, if you're still standing, it will slowly, painfully, teach you how to create it for yourself. And that process, that long, unforgiving road, is exactly why most traders quit after 2 years. But it's also exactly why the few who stay are the ones who eventually find the freedom everyone else was chasing.